Hello, today I'm going to tell you how an empty toilet paper roll can prevent injury or even save the life of a child. Children under 3 tend to choke on everything because they stick everything in their mouths. And an empty toilet paper roll can actually help you to identify specific choking hazards around your house. I saw this demonstration at my pediatrician's office a few years ago, and the way it works is you just take your empty toilet paper roll and an object that could be a potential choking hazard. This is just an empty bottle cap, and you stick it through the roll. If it fits through, then it can choke your child. So, according to the Bonnett parenting website, they want you to test various objects around your house and see if they create potential choking hazards for your children. They posted this demonstration in 2013 actually, but it still rings true today. It's really important, and it's actually really easy to just test and identify. The main point of the exercise is to get the choking hazards up out of the reach of children, because like I said before, children under 3 stick everything in their mouths. That's how they explore a lot of different things, by chewing on them and trying to swallow them and failing. The Bonnett parenting website also suggests that you experiment with both food and non-food items to kind of identify just how many potential dangers there are lying around the house. And the bottom line with this is, if it fits, they can choke. Now I'm going to talk about some food preparation. The Mott Children's Hospital website posted in 2018 ways to properly prepare food for your children. If a child is under 3, there are a lot of foods that are deemed child-friendly but can actually choke a child. One of those is hot dogs. Hot dogs are a staple for most toddlers. My kids love them, but there's a way to prepare them for your child so they don't choke on them. And that is to slice it lengthwise and then chop it up into those little half moon shapes. This makes it easier for your child to chew. A child under 3 doesn't really have a lot of the fine motor skills developed to have the ability to properly chew and swallow food. And their airway is significantly smaller than that of a child or of an adult, or even an older child, I guess. So it's really important to make sure that you prepare the food in a way that a child can chew and swallow it safely. Another food that should be prepared for your child a little bit better is grapes. Never give a child under 3 whole grapes. Always slice them in half. I even slice mine into fourths if they're the bigger grapes. Again, it's just easier for them to chew and swallow. The Mott Children's Hospital also says that children under 4 should avoid certain foods, such as nuts, which most of us know about, marshmallows, popcorn, and gummies. I never really knew about the gummies until my child choked on gummies. All kids love gummy bears, gummy worms. Fruit snacks are a big thing. They're given away at a lot of birthday parties and things like that as little treats. But if your child's under 4, again, they don't have the ability to really chew that food and swallow it properly. So it's best to just avoid those until your child's old enough to properly get that food down without choking. Now I want to go over some non-food items. One that most of us know are those little toys. Kids love the little toys, but a lot of them just aren't appropriate for children under 3. And it's just best to read your warning labels on your packages. If it says not intended for children under 3 and your child's under 3, I would just avoid getting it for them at all costs, because it's not worth the risk of choking. Another big hazard I want to talk to you guys about, which I kind of knew but really wasn't sure about, is balloons. They fit, so obviously they're a choking hazard, but even if they're not inflated, they can present a really big risk for your children, because children see what the adults do and they try to copy that. They see you blowing up balloons for a birthday party, they want to blow up balloons for a birthday party. So when they do, they kind of do it more like this, and they don't really inflate the balloon. They kind of suck that air back in, and as they're sucking it in, they can suck it down into their airway and they can choke. An even bigger hazard than uninflated balloons are popped balloons, because they create small pieces that fly everywhere. And if your child gets a hold of one of those pieces and swallows it, it can actually conform to their trachea. It just kind of clings to the side there, and it makes it near impossible to effectively perform the Heimlich maneuver on this choking child. So it's best if you're at a birthday party or just anywhere there's a balloons and you see one that has popped, go pick up those little pieces and just get rid of them so that you avoid that risk altogether. And I know that it's really hard to keep children away from balloons. My children love balloons. We go to the store, they want balloons. But if you just properly supervise your child when they're around something like that, then you're not going to have to worry too much about it. So I just want to reiterate that it is best to try to prevent choking at all costs. And you can easily do that by simply staying informed about what choking hazards lie around your house. Test items using the toilet paper tube test, because it's very cheap and effective. Always safely prepare food for your children. And again, you can go online and look at different websites that'll tell you how to properly prepare food for a child, and always use proper supervision, because you can prevent your child from becoming another statistic. Thanks.